Alright, what's up everybody? I'm back. Just need to hit this maximize button. Open this. Stretch that out. Alright, we good. I hope everybody's doing well tonight. More morning if it's morning for you. Man, that tea is hot. Had to microwave the water for like 5 minutes because I was too lazy to boil it and do other stuff. And it sat for another 10 and it's still... Actually, it's been like 20 minutes. It's still piping hot. Anyway, let me get this mic cord under the jacket. So I just really... I don't know. I'm feeling kind of tired, so I apologize now if I'm a little bit more boring. I didn't sleep well last night. Y'all know I never sleep well, but like last night it was really bad, and I just had a 1.5 billion nightmares, so a little bit tired. But we still in here. Where's my stream? Chat. There it is. Alright, cool. I don't want to see my face. Get that out of here. So, I did get a little bit of time to play before I started streaming. So currently where we're at is, yeah, so they're a few levels higher, maybe it's about 7 levels higher. I think everybody was around 43. I know Cielo was like 38. He just kind of flew up really quick. Boy, really gains the levels. Even further making the case for him taking first place in the group. I did a little bit of grinding here in the airport. This airport place sucks. Like, and the only reason why is because the Ragdas or whatever are immune to physical, which is half of my party. And Cielo doesn't have really much for magic spells because he has mostly fire and they shield fire. The Nyxes shield ice. So it's like, it's a tough place to fight here. But I finished Surf and Sarah's mantra. So Sarah has, she has Media Rama now. Surf got Chi Blast and whatever his thing was. It was a pretty stupid, it was a pretty stupid mana thing, so it's not really important. But I finished Ice God with Data, so he's got Mabufudai now instead of Mabufula. And when I did that, it unlocked Supreme Ice God or whatever. And so I'm almost done with that, and he'll learn Niflheim or whatever. So I had to make him learn Iron Stomach so he could do the Devour to learn it faster. So I had to do 2 notes for that. So basically, in the grinding, I guess I can just skip to that part, make it more concise. In the grinding, I gained 650k. Yeah, this fight I don't do with the way this setup is. With Data first, I'll fight it, but with this setup, I won't. But I gained 650k, and 600k was for him to learn this Niflheim thing he's got going on. Yeah, Sublime Ice, that's what it's called. So, as you can see, he's near done with that. So he's got the 50k was for his Devour skills. We've built up 100k since then. I don't know who I'm gonna invest in next. Maybe, I think after I get this Niflheim, I'm gonna go fight the Angels again, since we're a little stronger, and then I'll decide what I'll do after that. I don't do this fight either. What up, Spyfile? How you doing, man? So, we got a little stuff done. A little bit of stuff done. So I'm just gonna finish off Niflheim here. Then we'll fight the Angels. Come back, decide what to do next. If it becomes a grinding night, I might do that. I'm sorry if that's really boring. Those out there in YouTube land who watch this, you can skip this video after I kill the Angels if you want. Or it'll probably be in like 2 videos after that. And you're just gonna get it tonight. What up, Super Calf? Exactly, Boy Lude. You know. I mean, Gabriel's the only one on that list anyway. For me, anyway. If I had to choose. If I had to choose. Anyway, let's get back to this. So pretty much the setup is Surf decides how hard he wants to hit. Sometimes he'll hit for 180. If he does, I can't have Sarah hit the same Nyx because they'll kill it. Because I need him to use Rin, the Sunder, to kill the Nyx so he can get the Atma extra bonus from devouring them. So, CJ, what's going on, man? How you doing? Yeah, see, I can't have both of them. See, sometimes he'll hit for 180 or 190. Sometimes he'll hit for 140. That's all good, though. So I swapped the party around, and I had Data in the middle between the two of them. And it was just a mess. It didn't work out. But see, Data doesn't have enough physical strength to like lay them out in one hit like that. So it's kind of meh. Let's just have him pass. Gain some MP back. There we go. I don't know the health values on them. Surf's died like 5 times, which is why he is a level below Sarah and Data, which is why Cielo's pretty much caught up with him. His agility is at like 52, and he still misses like a beast. Sarah had some time where she was critting a lot. Oh, this guy showed up before and I messed up the question. I had a Moikane show up and I was useless because the only spell that I have is Ma Bufudyne equipped, which you can't hit all of them. You can't do AoE spells because they consider it cheating. And it's at the end of the list. And physical is immune to them. So the one time I had a Moikane show up, I completely couldn't even do anything with it. It sucks. What was Janana's Atma called? I don't know. I can't remember Janana. That was in the first game. That was a long time ago. Which one of Fred's he homeboys was captured by the Society? Wasn't it Timmy? When you repel a physical attack, oh, what color is the effect? I know it's red because freaking Ragdos keep doing it to me whenever they counterattack. I want a ration. Which one enables mantra download? What is it? Hacking disk? Or Karma Society? What? I don't know anything of what those are. It's probably Karma Society. Oh, it's hacking disk. Okay. Rubies suck. I don't need those. The Mabufudyne combo requires Bufudyne and Bufudyne and Ho, where Ho equals Zeodyne, Zondyne, Pterodyne. What? Mabufudyne combo. I don't know. I've never done a Mabufudyne combo or Mabufula. Zondyne. I have no idea. I don't know. I don't know the combos for spells. Oh well. This guy likes his hose. Indeed. He sure does. I'm sensing a theme tonight, you know. Angel's getting it. Hose showing up. Keys in the building. What? Alright, so let's see. 180. This is probably gonna kill. No, it didn't. Okay, so if he hits for 180 or less, then I can do that. And it's fine. And then you can get the Atma. So that works out fine. Sweet. See, like, whenever this happens, it's perfect. except they hit really hard with their magic. You know what's funny? It's like the higher level Surf gets, the more magic damage he takes. It's really odd. Because when I first started this, and I fought them and he got hit with a Zondan, they only did like 190 health. Maybe it's because it's based on health percentage? Max health percentage? I don't know. All I know is Surf is a huge liability in magic fights. More so than Sarah. But she also has 20 magic, so that boosts up her defense a little bit. So yeah, we're just gonna do this until I learn Sublime Ice, then I'll go fight the Angels. And I should hopefully be able to wreck them with the new moves. I don't fight these guys whenever we're not in form. Just because we don't do good gun damage. I need new bullets for them. Because like Surf's bullet only does 48 damage. Data's only does 20 per hit. Maybe he'll hit twice. But it's random if he'll hit 2 or 3 times. And then Sarah hits for 212. 212. It's probably some sort of conspiracy to wreck Surf even harder. Probably. The game's like, oh, you probably hate Surf now after all the cutscenes you saw. Cerulean, thank you for that host. You told me you were going to do it. I believed you. I still thank you anyway. Thank you very much for the host. And if y'all who are up in here, I know it's not many of you now since I just started, but if y'all aren't following Cerulean yet, y'all better follow her, dang blasted. Or we're gonna have words. How you doing, Cerulean? It's actually kind of warm in here. Don't need this jacket on right now, so I'm gonna take it off. Pass. I have her hit. I guess I didn't need to have her pass. Oh well, whatever. I'm just gonna kill. Can't stay long since it's late. You'll hang out for a bit. Can't stay? What kind of shenanigans are that? That's not allowed. How do I like Angel in this game? Like the director subordinate Angel, I actually kind of like her a little bit more. In the first game I was just kind of like, ah, she's kind of whatever, but in this game what I've seen so far, it's just kind of like, she's not bad. I just entered the airport and we haven't really done anything yet, just because I'm trying to learn the Sublime Ice so I can go back and fight the other Angels, but yeah, I like her a little better. I have some interesting ideas about her. Like, she's definitely salty from having Sarah stolen from her, from what I've seen. Basically, it's like Sarah was stolen from her and forced to do stuff with the director and Surf. So I can see she's got some built-up hatred, understandably so. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about her just yet. Dang, they all. The last third of the game? Okay, that's not bad. Gonna be constantly blown away? Good. I'm waiting on it. Because I'm still kind of confused, not gonna lie. Yeah, this is how far I've gotten into the airport. I came in here and I fought some dudes who were like, we need to take Sarah to the director. And then I killed them. They're like, oh, they're stronger people. It's like, okay, well, I'm not interested yet. So, I'm pretty much in the beginning of the dungeon still. He hit for 192. This is probably gonna kill. Oh, especially when she crits. She crits way more than Surf. She's the exact same build as Surf, except she's got more magic, and she crits way more than him. It's ridiculous. Pretty ridiculous. JRPG.txt, exactly. See, he hits randomly now. 202 is pretty good. Yeah, I have a feeling after I beat the game, I'm going to be reading up on everything still, which I'm fine with that. Yeah, just got to pass. Wow, I thought that was gonna kill. This is the bad part about having him at the end, but it doesn't work when he's in the front or in the middle. Just kind of waiting until you get to the final dungeon so I can talk about how unique this game is. Well, if I can kill these angels on this first shot, maybe I'll get to the final dungeon tonight. Some of the things it does I've not seen in other JRPGs before. So they were the pioneer stuff, or have you not seen it even since then? I hate when my mug brushes against the mic. It makes a really odd noise in my ear. Is this gonna kill? Oh, so if it's 187, it's okay. I can take a chance anyway. Saves a few turns anyway. What is he up to where you're at? Dead. Yeah. We did the part where he turned into the big beast in the whatever pool of liquid, whatever that him and Surf fell into. So we killed him when he turned into the big demon thing. And then there was Surf did the whole cutscene where we saw everything that happened 5 years before. And now he's dead. I still don't know how I feel about Heat. Part of me wants to warm up to him, but a part of me still doesn't like him. Some choices you make from the first game affect Heat in this game. See, that's why it sucks that I played the first game on PS3 and this one on PS2, because nothing got to transfer. Nothing got to transfer. I need to kill the cow. Horror is actually not too bad. I've actually had a couple of enemies. One dropped a revival gem and another one dropped 2k gold. So that was kind of nice. And now he's learned Niflheim, so that's awesome. I set my party back to how it should be. And I want to wreck the angels with Niflheim, so that's going to be kind of awesome. Mega damage, ice freeze. Yes, please. Definitely gonna bust them up with that. So he doesn't need Rend Asunder now, so I'm gonna put Bufudyne back in. He doesn't need Iron Stomach either. Oh yeah, we're about to go fight the angels. Duh. I need Zio in here. And I need Zahn in here. Ice Amp's gonna be really good with Niflheim. Have to test it out. I'm gonna keep life bonus just because that gives them, that puts them up at over 400 HP. So that's gonna be very helpful. What am I gonna give him for the fight? Because there's no way I use something like Death Blow. Do I like the skill grid in this game? Absolutely not. I like the idea. I just don't like, like, I like the idea and how it looks, but I don't like where they put the skills at. If that, you know, like how it's like the ice is here, the fire's kind of here, earth's way over here, like death's over here, heal's down here, physical's here, but then like you know, affliction skills are here. I think it was laid out weird, but I like the concept of it. And they cost way too much, in my opinion. I haven't unlocked all of the like secret super nodes, but the few that I have, I don't feel like were amazingly useful. And they weren't terrible, but they weren't like amazing, like, oh, I need that. I don't think you can panic the bosses, but I'm gonna keep that in anyway. I don't care about Counter-Strike. They're never gonna crit hit on the boss, so it doesn't matter. Ever. But I guess I'll put it in anyway, because he'll be physically attacking some. And I just hope. Just hope, I guess. That looks okay. Each section of the grid is separated? Yeah. It's pretty bad. Like, if it flowed a little better, I think it'd be great. I mean, it's not horrible, but it could have been better. She needs Mepatra in there this time. I'm not gonna make that mistake that I keep making. Put just Patra in. Quick cure. Do I prefer to treat from DDS1? For this game specifically, for the DDS game, yeah, probably. I think I like it better. I like the concept of this game's better, but I like the layout from the first game much better. His stuff is fine. I should. No, he's got Mepatra already. Fire Drain. Oh, you know what? I should give him Elec Boost, or Elec Void Elec. I don't have to, actually. You gonna be poking my brain for opinions when you start your run? Okay. Definitely poke away. Poke, 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 poke. Alright, so now let's I want to test this Niflheim out on a fight real quick, see how much damage it does with my ice amp. Then I'll go fight the angels. I have to run all the way back, but it's not that. Oh yeah, I can use it on this fight because they're immune to physical. It looks awesome. 280. Okay, how much does Bufudyne do? $244. That's not much of a difference. So Niflheim's not really going to be useful for the fight then. I thought I was gonna do like a ton of damage. It was like I'll waste the mana if it does a ton of damage on the angel fight. So it looks like I'll probably just be sticking with Bufudyne anyway until the last angel. Then I'll just waste my mana. I'll blow all the mana on the last phase. The angels are single target, yeah. I was just thinking it was gonna do like 350 damage to these dudes. I thought I was gonna do like 100 more damage than Bufudyne, because that'd be worth it to me. Alright, so what happens for him? Nothing. Okay. So then theoretically, this one might expand into something else. These might. So maybe this tree will pop off here for Surf. Because this has physical resist, so maybe that one pops off and gives me Null Fizz? Maybe. Which would be good, I guess. Oh, you know what? I need to save it before I leave. One good thing that helps kinda with the that helps out pretty well, not kinda, helps out pretty nice if you can be lucky enough to get the drop. The Nyxes drop Sakuras, which plants in this game are the high ticket item for the stores, and they sell for 37k. So that's kind of nice. I've only gotten 2, but hey, Senior Cyborg, what's up, man? So I guess if you're gonna grind, this is probably the best spot to do it at this point of the game where I'm at, so you can sell those. So you get it. If you fight 3 of the three of those wing things, you get 11k. If you fight 2, you get like 8. If you fight a Nyx and a wing thing, then you get like 7.5 or something like that. If you fight 3 Nyxes, I think it's around 10k. So getting to fight 3 Nyxes is the best fight in the airport because they're pretty easy to kill. You only have to look out for the Dormina spell that puts you to sleep because they'll use Calm Death on you. And then you can just kill them with physical attacks because they shield ice anyway. Probably weak against fire, but I haven't tried it yet, so I don't know. And then you just, if you can keep getting those 3, you have a chance of getting the Sakura drops. I think when you started, you'll get some bonuses from having a PS2 save. Yeah, you'll get quite a few bonuses. How much in the first game did you do? Did you max everything out and get all the side quests and beat all the side bosses and stuff? Because if so, you'll get some pretty good things. I'm right at the end. Round 3 against the Angels with a protein biscuit. That is true. You have to re-ask me when you start. Okay, that's fine. You can ask me anything, anytime. You didn't max everything? That's fine. I didn't really max anything or do any side bosses just because of time and how many JRPGs I need to get through. So, I need to save it here. I don't think I'm right at the end yet, but I'm pretty close to the end. I haven't done the airport dungeon yet. I'm just close to it. Since you should have an NG plus save, you can try and fight the super boss from Nocturne. The super boss from Nocturne is in DDS 1. I didn't know that. Speaking of other RPGs, I've already beaten Odin Sphere on stream. It's uploaded on YouTube. But I keep seeing the sorry, my throat's kind of ripped to shreds from the past couple nights from casting. I'm trying to do the streaming thing. Y'all know the whole deal spiel, but my throat's like kind of tired tonight, so I'm sorry if I sound a little bit more gravelly. Yeah. Anyway, I've been seeing the remake for Odin Sphere, Leifbrasa, or whatever, however you pronounce that. I don't know the language, so I probably butchered that pronunciation. But it keeps pulling my interest, and it sucks. I don't have a PS4 to play it. The scene after the airport was mind-blowing. Yeah, I'll probably, if I can beat these angels right now, then I'm definitely going to beat the airport tonight. You played the PS4 demo for Odin Sphere, you're considering buying it, but you don't know. Well, I'll put it this way. I love the first Odin Sphere that was released. I thought it was an amazing game. The graphics are really well done. The fighting system's well done. The potion system's great. The story is pretty nice. It's kind of silly in some spots, but overall it's pretty cool. There were some things that were kind of unfair in that game. Usually with the Belial fight, and there was a lot of lag issues because of the PS2 couldn't handle the graphics. But they've made a lot of changes, and the combat system changes that I've seen on here are pretty good. Like, I don't know everything about it, but I know how good the original game was. And that's enough for me to recommend it to people. So, yeah, it's definitely massively upgraded. I saw the combos, and I was just like, holy crap. I wish I could have had that before. So I didn't just have to do the spin spam with the freaking rabbit. Yeah, it's really good. I don't know what extra stuff there's. I guess there's like extra ability points or something like that, which wasn't in the first game too. So that seems kind of interesting. I definitely would love to get the Japanese version. So I definitely personally would recommend it. And at first I was saying like, I don't want to get it because I already beat the first one. I have it already. I don't want to play it. But they've added a lot of stuff to it, so it's kind of like, oh, I still want to kind of get it anyway. Because I'm also curious if there's changes to the story too. Alright, so I need to save it here so I don't have to run all the way back. Let me borrow your PS4 when you're not using it, Cerulean, okay? So you buy the game, and then you play it and beat it, and then let me borrow your PS4 and your copy so I can play it, and then I'll give it back to you. Oh, you have the PS2 version? The PS2 version is good. It just gets really laggy, so there's some slowdown times. There's one part later on in the game that's really annoying. And it's because you fight some enemies, and the enemies that you fight, there's really only one way you can kill them. And if you haven't prepared beforehand, so you might want to have like a couple of saves, because if you haven't prepared beforehand to do the thing you need to do to kill them, you literally can get stuck on the screen without a way to kill them. Unless you just want to sit there for an hour and literally do 1 damage to them for an hour while you wait to kill them. So that part was kind of dumb and annoying. But other than that, and the lag fights, especially with Belial and one of the fights in the underworld, those fights are annoying because of that. Other than that, it's a good game. I'm gonna take that wink face as a confirmation of, yes, you can definitely borrow my PlayStation 4. In fact, I will just give it to you for free, and you can keep it forever with a copy of Odin Sphere. You're so nice, Cerulean. Thank you. Alright, let's put some work in on these angels, shall we? Are we ready? I think we're ready. Do I want to keep surfing? Do I want to keep the surf and turf in? No. I'm going to be smart. You're a poor student streamer. Hey, so am I. Getting by with your wits and your charm. We're like twins. I do the exact same thing. We're like twins, except you have a PS4 and I have a PS2 and a PS3. I want to get a PS1 again with the code card so I can play imports on it. I've read this stuff a billion times. I don't need to read it anymore. Let's just kill him. Alright. I want to know how much that does, but I don't think it's enough. You have the gray PS1? Nice. I have the PS1. I never wanted the PS1 mini. I thought that was stupid. If you had PS2 and PS3 together, you have a PS5. Super cap. This dude here. You haven't checked to see if it works yet? Well, if it does, you can let me borrow that with it too, with the PS4. And then I can play, I didn't put in Tsukukaja. No, I knew I was forgetting something. Dang it. I can play, Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Battle 22. And then put in the code so I get the extra 5 characters. That was my favorite DBZ fighting game on the PlayStation. I hated, Final Bout. Dragon Ball GT Final Bout. So dumb. So dumb. Found a PS1 in a pawn shop that had nice audio ports. You were unemployed, couldn't buy it. Oh, that sucks. Oh boy. Oh boy. I did 400. That's nice. Everyone you knew played Final Bout, but you never cared for DBZ. I Senior Cyborg like Final Bout. I didn't like the gameplay of it. I thought the graphics on it were cool at the time, but just the gameplay for Final Bout, I just wasn't a fan of. And then I found Ultimate Battle 22 at a random game shop. I was like, oh, I want to play it. And then I found out I had to have a code card to do it, and then you have to like put the code card on the back of the PlayStation, and then you put a spring where you close the lid. So then you start loading the game, but then you pop it up whenever the title page shows up, and then you have to, you start loading a normal US disc, and then whenever it gets past that initial loading phase, you open it up, pop out the normal disc, put in Final Bout, pop it in, you have to close, and you have like a small time frame, and then it'll load the game for you. And the combat on that was much better. Much better. You don't use your PS1 and don't need it, you'll think about it. Okay. You had it and accidentally stepped on it? Oh man, that sucks, dude. Just the box, I think, it uses the same inputs as PS2. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it does, for the most part. Final Bout was pretty bad, but we all fiended for it. Oh, you remember that trick too, Senor? Yeah. Because you could do the code card for other games too. It was kind of like a Code Shark, but not quite, because it didn't have codes for every game. But enough. Like for Karsha, because I've beaten that game like 12 trillion times, and it had codes in there so you can like get all the magics early in the game. And there's one Karsha in the game of that, because Karsha is the magic system. There's one high level Karsha in the game that you cannot get. I have found no way that I know of getting that game, and I've beaten this game like 1,000 times. Literally, probably like 300 times. It's my favorite game of all time. And I think the way to get that Karsha that you need is in a spot where the chest gets destroyed by a Kya that breaks the chest before you have any way to get to it, so you can't get the last one to make the in-game armor and phantoms. And the code had the code to put it, and it never worked. All the other codes with the code card worked, but that one never ever worked. And so it's like, man, that sucks. Oh my gosh, we're getting wrecked right now. We might die here. Okay. There was an Asian carpet store in your city. If you walked in and asked the counter guy if he sold video games, he'd bring out a huge binder filled with a list of games he'd burn for you. And he'd install mod chips. Ah, that's pretty cool. Gosh, we had something like that. I probably would have done it back then. You had a swap meet with a guy that did that for you. Oh, that's pretty sweet. You got Devil May Cry before it was released that way. That's funny. Alright, so we're doing a little bit more damage. It's kind of nice. Not a whole lot, but kind of enough, I guess. I wouldn't have wanted to like pirate the games, but having the mod chip to play the imports without having to do the code card trick would have been great. He's like extra good tonight. That makes me happy. And she was only hitting for like 55, now she hits for 62. Not much difference on that front. You only pirated that one time out of pressure. Pressure, they'll get you there. Peer pressure was crazy back in the day. You can kill a man, literally. Made a few people in my neighborhood do just that. What? We can't be dying to this guy so soon. Good thing I have 7 now. But still, that's like really bad. You know it? Did you have to kill a man? I hope not. Thankfully, I never got wrapped up into the street life peer pressure. We don't talk about those days. My bad. My bad. But no, okay, good. That's good. Still ain't apologized to the family yet. Don't mention that. Alright, so what I'm going to do here, I need to actually go ahead and swap out Surf, because if the debilitate happens, I don't want him hit with it. He needs to be full force for the last fight, so I'm going to bring out Surf now. You're just glad you got to pay SCB Chaos on a modded PS2. Also bust a move. Bust a move. Nice. That's pretty good. Okay, that sucks, but that's alright. Yeah, he can just smack him. That's fine. 97 is not much. Not much at all. Her diorama heals for 209 now. That's good. That's like more than the medkits. Or her diorama. Her mediorama sucks. It's like 160 or something. Is this my first time playing these games? The DDS games? Yeah. This is my first playthrough. Oh, bloodbath. Cut it out with that crap. Oh, you know, I should have spent my money on a few more medkits. I didn't think about that. That would have been a good idea. But it's okay. It's okay. Alright, so now he's super angry. There's the debilitate. Revelation is fine. Oh, he can't cast the Kunda muted. That sucks. We got to be Dekunded. Wait, what? Where's his combo? Oh no, is it because I took out Tarukaja? No, he's got Tarukaja. It's because she doesn't have Sukukaja. I can't do the combo for Dekunda. No. Oh man, that sucks. That sucks because I needed to take out Death Blow too. Well, this is probably a wipe then. Forget about the bad gun blasted combo spells. This is really bad. This is not good at all. Alright, well, heal up. We'll be fine. You got deep into this series? Yeah, it's pretty good. The first game was really lacking, but this game really stepped it up, so I'm pleased with that. You had a friend who ran the DDS website back in the day? That's awesome. People stole her stuff and put it on Wikipedia. Oh dang, that's the opposite of awesome. They didn't give her any credit for any of that? What kind of crap is that? That's some hot garbage, dude. No credit? Wow. That's so garbage. Oh man, we're in some hot doo-doo right now. This is really bad. This is really bad phase. I don't think this is gonna end well. She would take it down and people would put it back up. Wow, man. People are scummy sometimes. Oops, I didn't want to do that. Oh well, actually worked out. They're so scummy. Phobophobia, what is going on? How you doing, man? Oh man, we're gonna miss everything for days now because we're like debilitated, we're weakened, we got a reduction on our stuff, we're not gonna be able to hit a thing. This is terrible. This is terrible. I should probably just reset this fight right now. Honestly. I should probably reset it, but I'm gonna keep going. Should have written a game fact doc and inserted yaoi. Oh man, that'd make him take it down real quick. Living the dream, I feel you. I'm gonna have him just straight up attack. Dang it. We're not gonna be able to hit anything because of the debilitates. We got debilitated twice and the drop down. I really need Dekunda. I have absolutely no way to do it now. This sucks. This is gonna be a slow, painful death. I should just reset, honestly. I really should. But I do have an attack mirror. That was another good drop that I got. So I can use that on his Oblivion phase. Or Obliteration or whatever. Bounce that right back at his throat. That should help. Oh man. Sucks. bad. You should tweet that site to me or something so I can check it out later, Senior Cyborg. I want to see what she did. You've been to that site, Cerulean? Nice. That's so garbage they didn't give her any credit. Surf's dead. Well, I guess if the rest of them die, then it's okay. If I can bring them back up, it is, because then that'll reset. I think. Does them dying reset the fact that they had their stats dropped? Like, does that take away a debilitate for reviving them? I can't believe I have to use 2 of these right now. Dying is a reset. Okay, I thought so. I just wanted to make sure. Maybe I'll just let Data die then. I'll Patra her. And then I'll bring Surf back. So then they can be reset, and that's good. Death strats, yo. You about to get the Blade and Soul game. A lot of people make it look fun. Oh my gosh, they both died. I just used the revival gem on Sarah. That's so bad. This fight's not going well. Come on guys, we gotta pick it up. We gotta pick it up. So I can use a revival bead here. Yeah, we're getting wrecked right now, pretty good. I'll do this. So now we're reset, so we should be okay here. All you can think is Korean MMO. I'll be endless grinding and boobies. Yeah, they definitely like to give you the ability to enhance the anatomy to extreme proportions if you wish. It's pretty funny. You know, one thing I'm actually surprised about though is the few people who I have been watching playing it don't have characters like that. A lot of the people I see, like the little, you know, girl bunny thing, like the little girl, looks like she's like 7 or whatever that class race, whatever that race is. They're getting all cutesy up in here. Alright, he hits for 150, that's pretty good. Gotta have a lolly race, yeah. Every MMO gets a lolly class, yeah, exactly. No, don't stop with the Mamudoons though. Come on. Why? Just stop it, madam. Just cut it out. I can't keep using my revival gems, it's too soon. And we just pick up from where we left off last night with RNG Mamudoons. Fantastic.